Okay, for our last version of this logo, we're going to give it a metallic finish. And we're going to do that by using an image I took with my digital camera. It's called metal.jpg. You will find that image in the same folder you found these sketches, in your work files folder. So let's go ahead, since we have version 2 here. And by the way, if you don't have version 2, please go to File, Save As, and call this version 2. And this is very important because we're going to be getting rid of some layers. What I want to do is just bring in this logo and not the rest of these guys. So I'm going to get rid of them. I'm going to get rid of the template here. I'm going to get rid of this template, get rid of the color, and we're going to get rid of the shadow. And we have just the letters. We're also going to get rid of the artwork that we have on the bottom here. So just drag select and delete it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to File, Export, and we're going to make sure it says version 2, and the format is going to be Photoshop. Don't forget Photoshop document, hit export, and I already saved mine, that's why I replaced mine. So what we're going to do is we don't have to worry about layers, so we can choose the RGB mode. Then we can have a flat image. My resolution is high at 300 ppi, and I will hit OK. And in a moment, I'll head over to Photoshop. Now that I'm in Photoshop, I'm going to go to Open. And on my desktop, I'll bring in that version2.psd. And here it is. I'm also going to go to File again and choose Open. And I'm going to bring in my metal.jpg. Once again, this is inside your work files folder. Hit Open. Now that we have these two, we're going to make sure that we're in the metal one, and we're going to go to Select All. And this will select all of the metal, edit, copy, and then we can head over to the logo. Now, if we just paste, watch what happens. It's not going to be good. We're going to paste it, and it's simply going to be inside of the same picture. That's not what we want. So I'm going to undo that. And I want to put it inside the actual front of these letters. We're going to use the magic wand tool to do that. So click on your magic wand. And you'll notice that I experimented earlier and I chose a tolerance of 5, because if you have it higher, let's say you have it at 50%, and you click on the M, since these colors are so similar, it's going to grab the light and the dark. To control that, and by the way, I press Command or Control D to deselect, we can drop this number quite low to like 5%. So I'm going to go ahead and knock that down to 5. And then when I click, it only grabs the front, because this color is different from this bevel color. I'm going to do the same thing by grabbing these by holding down the Shift key, and I'm going to click on this as well. So now I just have the fronts of all of these letters here. Now I'm going to go to Edit, and instead of Paste, we're going to choose Paste Special and Paste Into. This will paste our object that we have copied into that selection. Now it doesn't quite fit, not a problem. I'm going to resize my document here a little bit. I'll press Command or Control T, which will give me some boundaries that I can grab, and I can now scale the metal. And like Illustrator, if I put my cursor at the corners, I get a rotate symbol, and I'm going to rotate that metal, and I'm going to scale it all over the place so that it fits. And then when I'm happy, I hit Enter or Return, and now I have brushed metal inside of this logo.